Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. And we all know that AI is doing great stuff, and the only thing that's stopping you from doing amazing things on the internet today is your lack of interest or your lack of inclination to go and learn as much as you can about this space. To be very honest, the only thing that motivates me to go ahead and learn about this as much as I can is, trust me, everybody hates change. Nobody wants things to change. But that's the rule of life. We all know that, right? So the only thing that keeps me going is because very soon we are going to be living in a world where AI is going to be a very integral part. I am not going into the debate of whether AI will take over or not, but I'm really sure that AI is definitely going to be a very, very central part of all of our lives. Now everything that we make, everything that we consume, everything that we interact with in future in terms of work and otherwise will become very, very centralized with AI being at the center. Now on that note, one aspect that I really like doing is to go ahead and create content. Right, when I create content, I really want to learn as much as I can with respect to the AI space. And one thing that I really figured today was, in the process, I really figured something. I really stumbled upon something which I call the tool of the day, which is story.com. Uh, it is an AI based storytelling platform. I struggled with a tool that could give me a unique approach in terms of coming up with an end to end film, right? Or end to end video when it comes to going ahead and helping me achieve that kind of output. So Pika was good to some extent. So Pika had a 4 second, or maybe you can increase it to another 4 seconds, where you can go ahead and create a video. Let's say you create a video, right? And then this gave me a very interesting insight. So today what we're trying to do is we're trying to compare Pika with another tool, which is story.com, which gives you a where it promises storytelling meets AI, but really let's really see if that is the case, right? So this is videos for digital storytellers, videos for authors and writers. It says more than 4 seconds, which I found this to be a real jab at Pika. They're directly targeting Pika, that you don't have to restrict it to 4 seconds. You can go ahead and create videos up to 60 seconds. More creative control, more story centric, which has really got my attention. So let's compare these two and see what happens when we do that, right? So my first video is about a story about Hampi, one of my favorite destinations in India. Not just to travel, but to learn as much as I can about people, about the past, about the present, etc. History overall. So hidden deep in South India lies a place where time itself seems to have blah blah blah. So this is the video script that I've come up with. I have used ChatGPT to come up with a script. Now I can say generate. Let's see what happens. It's asking me to sign up. Meantime, let's go ahead and paste our storyline here. Okay, this doesn't take the entire stuff, the 150 characters or 150 words. Okay, let's clip it here and let's, okay, pick a model, pick an effect. What do you want it? Do you want it like a, I don't want any of these effects, right? You can give any references, but this is just a test, so I'm not giving any. So let's just try this. It's generating. In the meantime, okay, exploring Hampi's ancient temples, Sanyan coast. So it's come up with a story, right? Transform this plot into a story. So this more or less seems like a fictional version or a fictional story. But nevertheless, right? This tool is promising something which is really interesting. So let's see how this works out. Write or say anything to transform the story. You can do that. So this is created characters. This is built a storyline, right? Now your characters updates are all set. Now ready to create your video. Let's see. I'm very curious to see how this turns out. Create. Okay. So the script that I had given was something very relatable, very generic in terms, very realistic in terms of what the history of Hampi as such. Let's keep it simple that way. Now I want to go ahead and, okay, this is, they're experiencing high demand. Let's retry. So Pika is acting a little weird. Maybe they want me to go ahead and pay for it. Right? But otherwise, this is how it comes up with, right? So this is exactly how it could go ahead and create a story. But let's see what this is doing. This promises a very interesting storyline, right? We are creating a video, waiting in the processing queue, writing the story. 2 minutes is done. Let's skip the wait. I don't want to do it yet. It generated about 9 to 34 scenes, so maybe a little more, a little longer, and then it should be done. While Pika is still retrying because they're experiencing high demand. I'm really curious to see what comes up here. So very soon we're going to see a wave of tools which are all going to be not just image or video generation tools. These are all going to be tools which go ahead and create characters for you, create a storyline, go ahead and create an end-to-end AI movie, right? So very soon that is going to be a reality, and that is going to be a normal uh, thing to do going forward. So I think I'm really curious to get into that world, because uh, it is interesting how you can go ahead and leverage storytelling not just for business but even otherwise. Okay, generating images, and then it just have to generate video. So let's just give it some time. All right, so there you go, and you see this full-fledged video movie created, right? Let's just play it and see what this has to. It's loading the video, so let's just give it 10 seconds. All right, so let's just play this. Wow. Just so you know, this is how you feel when you go to Hampi for the first time. It's not perfect, but I think it's very very good, because you can obviously do certain edits here and there. To the characters are not consistent sometimes, and if you look at certain aspects of animation, or the AI animation, that is not foolproof or perfect. But I think it's definitely worth a try. Let's look at another movie that's made by somebody else. It's a 40-second movie. The AI video is not perfect, but I think you get the storyline right, right? Brilliant. This is another one. I think the only problem is with the characters, and it gets smudged once in a while. But I think the storyline is just perfect. So you can make certain tweaks, and then you can go ahead and come up with your historical fiction or fiction stories. And this is overall a very good tool to go ahead and come up with AI powered stories, where you just have to focus on the scripting part of it, and then the rest is handled by the tool. So if you ask me, I would use it. Yes, I would definitely use it, but I would make some changes here and there. But overall, this is a very, very brilliant tool that we can go ahead and play around with, right? So that's about it. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think of this. Cheers.